welcome to the monster manual. Which monster are you? I'm a lycanthrope. You mean lycanthrope, right? Right?
Hello there, SkyDieRay here. Welcome to another DnDMemes video.
How are you guys doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day today. Before jumping into the video, I want to quickly kindly ask if you want to take a moment to smash the like button. Takes a second, helps out, and I appreciate it, so thanks so much for doing that. And yeah, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. Mistakes were made. Stop throwing random items at the spiders. But they're after us. Wow, you actually wiped them out. What did I hit them with? Potion of invisibility. Okay, that probably wasn't as bad as possible. Maybe a potion of growth or something might have been worse, arguably. Forget raw, ROC and other debates. Return to short stack wars. Goblin short stacks, nah, that's, I mean, you know, normal. And then cobbled short stacks, yeah, that's the advanced short stack. How do they only have a 3? Killer whales IRL have cultures, complex languages, and can learn unique hunting strategies from their elders that go against their very biology. Killer whales in D&D is dumber than a baboon. Maidbarian is cute though. The big bad evil guy casting scry on the party, with a bunch of poorly dressed up maids infiltrating his mansion. Look, I know that not everyone has this, I'm just saying. Never was a good quality knife made of low quality steel. Other DMs explaining all the stuff they have to ban, making all townsfolk level 20 retired adventurers to stop murder hobos, going over every character sheet with a team of rules lawyers to check for munchkins, authoritarian control over their players, etc, etc, etc. Me, who just plays with my friends who I already know are good and cool players who don't try to destroy games just to prove they can. No, if they're not murder hobos or trying to destroy the game, then they're doing something wrong. I mean, isn't that part of the rules of the game, basically, that you have to do that? Is it valid to never want to be a dungeon master? Player who refuses to be the dungeon master. You guys always act like you're better than me. Forever DM, a player learning to DM, and a player who ran a single janky one-shot. Well, player, you're an odd fellow, and I'll see you next week. We're about to start. I can't make the session. Was this foreseeable? Yes. Could you have told us earlier? No. For a group that play with dice all the time, there's a lot of us who don't understand probability distribution. D30 or D20 plus 2d6 minus 2. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. r/DnDMemes. They're the same picture. Note takers are the bane of the unprepared winged DMs. History is written by the victors. Nope, history is written by the party's note taker. NPCs can cast the same spells as PCs. Are you upset that they killed your big bad evil guy? Yes, I am. Now shut up. What if a follower of the big bad evil guy cast Raise Dead on them? You should let them join. They're a really fun guy. Oh, welcome to the monster manual. Which monster are you? I'm a lycanthrope. You mean lycanthrope, right? Right? You are held at fireball point to pick one of these to be your DM. Which DM would you choose? Excellent storytelling with terrible improv, or amazing improv but terrible storytelling? I feel like the one with amazing improv would end up being more fun. Hey, can we stop complaining about new players enjoying their D&D campaign? r/DnDMeme. No, you can't brag about slaying a young dragon at level 2. Your DM is running the game wrong. New TTRPG and D&D players enjoying their campaign and excited to share with the community. Funny make-believe game go brr. I'm cursed, am I not? You kill a goblin with a crown and steal the crown. The DM makes you roll perception. You get a 1 and he tells you that it's a completely normal crown. He tells you to change your stats immediately after. Who cares if it's a stereotype? If it's not bothering anyone, let them be. I'll have a... card. How original. You know, I don't think I want to play with you. Rather than try to work with me and my idea at fun, you've just insulted me. Good luck finding another group. Wait, what? I mean, yeah, but I think that usually the problem is that they are bothering the other players in the game most of the time. Suck it, Scalies. Which D&D race is the best short stack? Okay, so there was between Cobble short stack, Goblin short stack, Dwarf, Gnome, Halfling and other. And yeah, Goblin won apparently. Kobold was quite far away from Goblin actually. Not one person can convince me that free health is bad. Make a character without toughness, or draw 25. Me. Here for a good time, not a long time. Tier 1 barbarians in combat. I can't be mad forever, but I can't be mad until I die. It's all fun and games until the new kid brings the stick of truth. Playing D&D. Expectations and then reality. It's all about the immersion. when you explicitly make the copper dragon breathe green fire because copper sulfate creates green fire in real life. Yeah, science. There's no worse feeling than being betrayed by your most reliable die. My supposedly lucky D20. Maniacal laughter when giving a natural 1. No, this is not who you are. And then three more natural ones. Who am I? They say magic in the old days had no equal. 3.5th edition casters. I can transform into almost any creature while blasting you with spells that have no saves and bypass spell resistance. I am a one-man army who can fell even demon lords. 5th edition casters. Why are so many spells concentration? Why does everything have magic resistance or limited magic immunity or legendary resistances? My DM won't even let me see a T-Rex to turn into. Why do I have so few spell slots? Well, not mine. DM's last week's synopsis. We killed our only friendly NPC. We are wanted by the city guard and bounty hunters are chasing us. The big bad evil guy stole all of our gold. The party healer is on his deathbed. Me, who only left for one session, and the DM not sure how to salvage this mess. No, he's not a bard. PC with spy background, not getting attached to anyone while undercover, or getting dominated by an androgynous drow mommy. And yeah, obviously the choice that the PC with the spy background went with is, you know, obvious. Because, yeah, the spy background was not enough to stop him from doing that. It does say something, just not what you think. Hey DnDMemes, why do you always have this garbage take? If your character does bad things, it means you like or do bad things IRL. All my characters are self-inserts, and I think everyone else's are too. Okay, let's keep this on. Friday night, I am going back to being the elf. Today, you are going to roleplay as a functional adult instead of a level 12 elf. The hardest character to roleplay of them all, isn't it? And it's not even time limited or anything. Basically, as long as you're not the elf, in this case at least, as long as you're not the elf, you have to roleplay the functional adult. So my new players thought that burning hands would remove infection without consequence. Why are you killing us, DM? DM, as they set fire to each other. I wonder where he gets all these wacky ideas. Tip of the day: small changes can make your world feel alien to your American players. White River, 1 kilometer ahead. Blades larger than 20 centimeters must be left at the gate. No alcohol for minors under the age of 16. And free healing services available at the chapel. Yeah, no, this is this is probably a pretty good couple of ideas to make your American players feel like they're in a fantasy world. Can't wait to see what encounters I can come up with. Character creation for my campaign. The Knowledge Cleric knows 4 languages and has a +5 to religion. The Knowledge Cleric and Hexblade Warlock have 5 hit points each. The Shadow Sorcerer has a bonus to almost every ability, and the other Sorcerer dumped Con. Yeah, I don't know, maybe like give them a single kobold to fight against? Don't be that guy, it's not fun for anyone. I prefer serious D&D games. I prefer silly D&D games. I join one type of game and then get mad that it's not the other type. This guy. Where do we draw the line? Our entire galaxy is moving. It's time for you to look inward and start asking yourself the big questions. What happens if you cast Glyph of Warding on a moving ship or a planet orbiting around the sun? If the affected object is moved more than 10 feet from where you cast the spell ends, but movement is relative. I think it's quite clear where you need to draw the line on this. Isn't it? I don't know, it seems like it's not that complicated. Basically. r/DnDMemes? No, it's r/Pathfinder Circle Jerk. My alarm clock will go off, right? Right? When you've had the best campaign ever, but you can't tell anyone. Consistent sessions every week? Players solving puzzles made for toddlers? No one will believe this. Seriously, do you want to just never die, never even be at risk of dying, and have a meta based on who brings the most healers and healing resources? Forcing players to be using healing spells every turn and do 100 damage to an enemy, only to watch them heal it all back next turn. Healing in D&D is fine, if it was more potent than the enemy's damage, or more like in video game RPs. Combat would turn into a boring slog of wasted spell slots, or have very little risk and stakes. If those kids could read, they'd be very upset. Good guy DM. Buy a weighted dice set, but only to borrow it to the player with the worst rolls that session. I have 42 backup characters, I need the cake. The DM. Oh man, That guy's cake is way better than mine. The players. Holy 2 cakes! Learning Pathfinder 2nd edition, and I find it hilarious how Pharasma can just say no to a resurrect ritual. The myth of consensual resurrect. I consent. I consent. I don't. Isn't there somebody you forgot to ask? Next edition. You have seen D&D. Now get ready for E&D. Okay, this is the best comment, I'm gonna go with this one. Entertainment and deals, yeah, that's what it stands for. Though do leave them in the comments if you have if you have other ideas of what E&D could stand for. The only good bird is a dead bird. You ban flying races because giving bows to NPCs is too difficult a task for you. I ban flying races because they were all massacred in the surface to air wars of the 12th age. We are not the same. I mean, they are kind of the same in the end. This one is just more creative. It's perfectly sane and reasonable to homebrew 15 new dragons, right? My players thinking that because it's a gen dragon, they're safe. Homebrew obsidian dragons, making them not be safe, yeah, okay. Negative healing is pain. I have been on 2 hit points for 3 sessions. I am surprised that can even happen, unironically. Coffee lock in a nutshell. Stolen from DnDMemes. Guard. You look tired, friend. My character. Days passed 404 and hours slept 33. Yeah, that seems about right. I mean, like 1 hour every 4 days? No, that doesn't seem right. It's like 1 hour every 12 days actually. Okay. Alright, on that note, that's gonna be it for today's video. So thanks very much for watching, I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like if you did and subscribe for more if you haven't already. Also thank you to everyone supporting the channel on Patreon, as well as YouTube, I appreciate also thanks so much for those. Links below if you can check those out, as well as links to the subreddit, Discord and anything else. And yeah, that's it. Thanks again for watching and I'll see you next time. Have a great day, bye!